Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So the joys of making YouTube videos. I started this video and suddenly thought I didn't press record and I haven't pressed record. So this was an unboxing video, well, an unbagging video, and it is my custom that I've done for Drills and Chills, and I'm also going to use for Cindy's event, which I think is something flings and scary things, but I'll put the link across the screen. I've just got a brain fog all of a sudden and I can't remember what it was. I think it's because I've already said all this once, and now my brain's thinking, well, you've already said all that, why are you repeating it? So yes, this is a custom from Evershine. I believe I paid around about the £9-ish mark. Again, I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, it's a little custom. It's a photograph, well, a picture I've had for quite a while. Okay, it's not wanting to focus brilliantly, so I'll show you the big picture instead. It is double-sided tape, unfortunately, which a lot of the customs tend to be. I think possibly because they're cheaper, quicker maybe to manufacture. It's 33 colours, 40 by 30, and as I say, it's a picture I've had for quite a while, and I took a picture of it and I've turned it into a custom because I wanted to do a Scotty dog Halloween. I've already done one of my previous Scotty Maisie, and I've got quite a few millies to do at the moment, so I thought I would just do one of my pictures that I absolutely love. And it's like a little Scotty dog, which looks quite a bit like Millie. And yeah, it's got vampire teeth and it's got a cape on it like Count Dracula. And I think they're all like little bats and things in the background. There is some words here that say bite me, but I'm going to cover those over because I've never been overly keen on that one. We've got Halloween down at the bottom here, all in cursive writing. And I think I can probably bling that up a little bit or make it stand out more, using, you know, more colours of the same rather than having all the different colours to give it the shading, because at the moment it doesn't really stand out. And because most of the letters are only sort of one colour and like one square across, it is squares by the way as well, I didn't mention that, did I? Yeah, so I will probably be just revamping that one just a little bit, vampiring it a little bit. Sorry, couldn't resist. But yeah, we'll give it a quick measure. See, I think it will be a 30 by 40 or a 40 by 30 as they've put on here. There is a massive edge around the edge of it though. Definitely needs washi tape on this one. Goodness me. They've really gone to town on the old double-sided. Mind you, they've used 3 pieces again, which, yeah, if you saw some of my stash videos, you'll have seen that actually, sort of like in the earlier days of them doing the diamond paintings, they did it in one big piece, which was better for the canvas because you didn't get the ridges, but also it was better for doing this, you didn't get the big edges over as well. I've been putting some of my washi tapes together, look. So I could see which ones I've got and which ones I haven't. So yeah, I've got quite a few, and I think we'll do the thick one down that side there. What I've decided to do, seeing as I've missed sort of like the first half of the unboxing of the video, I think I'm just going to kit this one up as well, because Drills and Chills has started. I'm not sure about Cindy's event, but yeah, I thought I might as well just kit it up whilst we're here. Oh, this is our London tape, our London washi tape that the lovely Charlotte sent me for the Jubilee, and I used a lot of it on my Jubilee decoration downstairs. So yeah, I thought while I've got the cover sheet off, ooh, that one's just pinged off completely, but never mind, it is in 3 pieces, so it's not quite so bad. Just help it back there a bit. This edge isn't so bad, so let's use the thinner ones for the thinner edges. We use that one, I think. This is like a tartan one, so it's well in with it being a Scotty dog. See if I can find the end. Come on, where are you, end? Yeah, just chat amongst yourselves while I try and find the end for this. There it is. And it just is to cover over this little bit as well. Okay, because I don't want to go onto the canvas, but I am going to be covering over a part of my legend there, but never mind. As you can see, it is a very sticky canvas, as it keeps wanting to grab hold of me and not let go. And this bit, as I say, isn't very wide, so we'll just do a thinner one on this side as well. I know I should have used my scissors on the edge, but I'm so used to, when I was card making, just ripping double-sided tape rather than getting my scissors out, that I kind of keep on doing it, and it's just leaves me with raggy edges, but then it doesn't really matter. That's just tried to escape. So let's just get these flattened back down again. It's not a bad drill field, it seems quite clear, but as I say, I will be working on it straight away, more or less. It can go into my 30 by 40 challenge as well, so I am still doing 30 by 40s. I did say I might do a square one. I'd forgotten I'd ordered this one, so I may as well do this one as part of my challenge, so I can cover my own challenge and 2 other people's as well. Oh dear. Okay, and then we'll have a look at the drills. I didn't get as far as looking at the drills and the toolkit, but I did think while I was just doing this, I might as well just do these bits as well. Where's the fatter one gone? We'll put the fatter one down that edge as well, because that's quite a biggish edge. Okay. Preparing a canvas, ready, all on an unboxing. Oh look, can't see. Hang on, let me just roll these back a bit. We've got a little bit of a ridge here, but I'm not too bothered about a little bit of ridge or bubbles on double-sided now, because after doing my experiments I am finding that you can repair them. And that last Scotty dog one that I did, that was the Christmas in July one, that was quite a bad canvas. And yeah, I decided, well, if I can repair that one, there's not much that can't be repaired. So if you're paying good money for a canvas, you shouldn't have to repair it. But if it's a picture that you really, really like, or you don't like conflict, and you don't want to get into it with a manufacturer or whatever, then yeah, you can just repair it yourself. Right, so that's the washi tape around the edges. Let me look. Yeah, I think we have just got, I think you can just see there, we've just got that little bit of a crease going there where the cover sheets overlapped a bit. But these really sort of like soft canvases, the real floppy soft canvases, the creases do tend to drop out of them quite a bit. It's got quite a bit of creasing on the edges there, but that's just where it's been wrapped around the foam roller. It came on a foam roller, as a lot of these do. So yeah, not too bad. Okay, so we've seen the canvas. It is 33 colours. It's all sort of letters and symbols, so there's quite a few symbols there. It's just not going to focus, this camera today. I don't know what's the matter with it. Well, it is my phone, it's not a camera, but you know what I mean. We have got DMC codes, and we have got the quantity of the drills. And it looks like 939 is going to be the main number, which there's 2,939s. Oh no, there's 3799 as 2,700. 3042 is 2,500. And then 310, our lovely 310 black, has 1,000. So not too bad. Quite a few bits of depth of colour, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out. But I'm getting quite into this, ordering your different custom ones, and I am trying to get them from different companies as well, so I can compare. As I say, this one is a square, but I tend to get customs in squares because I do think you get better detail on a square one. Okay, the toolkit is the slightly better toolkit with your single placer, and is this a 4-placer on this end? This does look like a 4-placer. Yep, that one is a 4. You've got your pen grip. So although we are getting quite cool, we are getting a bit cooler weather now, which is much better. And then this one looks like it could be either a 9 or a 10. My little bit of card has disappeared again. I am going to do a huge tidy up at the weekend. It were forecast to possibly get a bit of rain, and we have been out a lot over the last few weekends, so we've decided that I do need to get this room done because it needs a really good clean as well. You know, it's one of those things where I've got that many spiders, I think, now lodging in here. I'm going to have to start charging them. Only joking. But there was a cobweb the other day that I had to go and escort out the door. Right, so we've got like 2 large pieces of wax, so like the red wax, which is the better one, and a little boat with a spout. And then we've got these cheaper tweezers. They're a little bit bendable. They're not brilliant, but they're all right if you haven't got any tweezers. Okay, so that's your little toolkit. Not bad, not bad. The lady I sent the donation of lots and lots of toolkits and things has received hers, so yay. And my prize winner, Carly Jade, has received her prize as well from the gnome, little gnome event, the little gnome giveaway that I did. So well done to her, and yeah, she's received it. Okay, so let's have a look at these drills. Oh, really whacked wrapped this around. The ragged rat still ran. Okay. It's an awkward one, 33 colours. Because I've got one of my new storage containers has 32 in, but because this is 33, I'm going to have to use the 41, if that makes sense. Okay, so actually I'm not going to be putting them back in there because I am going to kit this one up, as I said. I'm going to try and get organised. Oh, look, hot pink, yay! Who would have thought a vampire Scotty dog would have hot pink in it? Wow. Okay, so let's see if we can sort these numbers out. May as well do this as soon as I'm kitting up, and we can look at the colours at the same time. So that's 8, 9, 10, 14 there, 20 there, 9 and 28. There's some nice colours in this. And number 7 and number 17. Oh heck. So 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 we've got. Not many of that one. That's number 21. 2021. Wow, 32 is a lot. That's the deep grey colour. And number 3, we've got quite a nice little bag of number 3. That's 310. Number 18. See, this will save me hunting for them when I do my kitting, putting them into my bottles, kitting up. I've already said that. What am I doing? It's completely thrown me today, starting off filming and then it disappearing. Naughty thing. But anyway, the joys of YouTubing. Right, so let me just have a look, see what we've got. 33, so that's top of the shop. And number 2. Number 26, 21, 26. So we've got 30, 31, 32, 33. So that's the 30s sorted. And 24. And number 19. Okay. And oh, that one's got stuck. Let me just take that one out, otherwise it'll take it out, not as in take it out. You know what I mean. Oh dear. Right. So, and number 1. Are you taking part in any events? I know quite a few people have done a few videos recently saying that there's events and things going on and what they're up to. Oh, now then. Oh, it's number 2. Do you know, I'm going balmy, aren't I? I should have just walked away from this kit altogether. It is number 22 and it's got, I think, possibly 6 ounces of drills, or I need 6 drills. Hecky thump. So number 23, 22, 23. I'm not quite sure where I put number 6. I'm sure I've put it somewhere it'll turn up. I'm just having one of those days. Right, right, 16, 17. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Is that one number? No, that's not. 25. Oh, 27, 28, 29. Right, I've got them all sorted in order. My brain is just fried. I just don't know what to do. I bet you're all sat there thinking, I don't know how you get out of bed some days, Liz. Okay, so that is all of my colours now sorted into number order so that I can put them into my little tubs. Okay, so I will put those over there and try and keep them in neat order and not knock them off the desk. I said I would measure this canvas as well to make sure we are a 30 by 40, didn't I? See if we can do something right today at least. So let me have a look. Let me just lift that up slightly because I've covered it over slightly with the washi tape. Oh dear me, how not to do YouTube videos. Number 467. So we are about, it's roughly 39 centimetres. They do say to allow a centimetre on the on the double-sided tape ones. By it is, yeah, it's about thereabouts 30. So it is roughly 30 by 40. It's not off. So that's our canvas. And then what I will do is just cut down with a craft knife. In fact, let me do it now. I'll use one of my new little craft knives that I got from the range. So yeah, I'll just cut it into little portions, and all I'm doing is just gently cutting through the top cover but not cutting through the canvas, so that, just make sure I've done it. Yeah, all I'm doing then is just picking up and doing one little piece at a time. It saves using your cover sheets because really you've already got a cover sheet on this one. I'm going to try and keep them in more or less the same size, but if they're not, they're not. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to measure because it's not like for an advent calendar or a challenge or anything. Just check again that I've cut that one. Okay, and each one of these little sections tends to take about an hour. So some people can do it a bit faster, some people do it a bit slower. But yeah, they're about an hour to do a little section, so that's okay. You may get more than one section done at a time. And let me just do that one. Didn't go very straight on that one, Liz, never mind. And how many have I got left? Probably get another. I'm going to do these a bit bigger because I don't think I've got enough really to do 3. So I'll just do this into 2. Okay, so it's only for my own personal use. So yeah, they're not too much different size, are they? That's okay, that one's gone a bit wonky. So that's my canvas all done. Let me put my knife away, nice and sharp. I always try and use a metal ruler as well when I'm cutting, because my eyesight's not brilliant, as you know. And I've cut through so many plastic rulers, and now we just use metal ones. So that is canvas done. Yay! Right. So I have now copied the legend, the key code from down the side. Okay. And this is what will go on my bottles. Let me find my big scissors. Oops. So just now then, I only need the number, the symbol and the DMC number for this, because this will help me kitting down. So I only need that little bit there. I will keep a picture because that will go in with my drills so that I know which canvas it is without having to write on it, because I can't read my own writing anyway. I do normally try and do more than one at once, so I would have more than one legend or more than one key code to print out, so I wouldn't have wasted all that paper. Okay, so I'll just pop that in there for now, so I know that is that one. And I will just cut down this side here, all of these numbers. Okay, as I say, this is my recently purchased 40 storage bottles, which are all nice and square. And I have put a piece of cardboard in the bottom, a piece of mount board it is actually, so that it covers over this like handle part here, which dips in, so that they all stand a bit more in line and don't wobble about quite so much. Okay, so where is my little Xyron sticker maker? And this is just to put sticky onto the back of here. I mean, you could use glue, you could use double-sided tape, but this is sort of like a very dry adhesive, and it just lets you cut easily so that you can separate them out, whereas double-sided tape tends to, your scissors tend to grab onto it and not let go. Okay, so that then just goes back over there. And just give this a bit of a squidge down, and then this top part just peels off, and anything that's still left around the piece of paper or whatever you've put in the sticker maker, the sticky is still on there, which is like the carrier sheet. Oops. And it's now stuck to me, and then everything underneath there is sticky, so I just need to take these and put them onto my containers. Don't cut all the way through, so that then you've got something to hold on to take them off the carrier sheet. Okay, so I've done this many times before, but you never know, you might be new. If you are, hello, and if you're returning, hello again. Thank you for joining this mad half hour of trying to kit up and trying to look professional and just feeling miserable of Lizzie's diamond painting fiascos. Oh dear me, the first I forget to press record on the camera, then I lose the drills because I'm looking at the wrong number, and I just shouldn't be let out some days. What can I say? So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well and that life is treating you kindly. We are definitely a little bit cooler in the UK at the moment. The weather is definitely cooling off. We are now into September. Can't believe it. It seemed 5 minutes since it was Christmas. You know, it just seems to fly by. And I just don't know where the days go. Mind you, I think we sort of like live from one hospital appointment to another. So maybe as hubby's hospital appointments are slowing down, you know, maybe we're not going to be on that treadmill quite so much. Fingers crossed. And yeah, it's been quite mad. We've had quite a few weekends out. I've had a friend to stay. We've been puffin hunting. We've not seen as many of the fiberglass puffins, the like statues that we went to see was it last month before, and I'm still trying to madly see them all. I think we're possibly about halfway, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, we've seen another couple, so I'll put some photographs at the end again, so you can see the extra ones that we've found. They are really, really good. My friend who comes to stay and who came with us, she actually put my favourite one with the seals and everything on it. She put on that artist's Facebook page how much she liked it, and the artist actually came back and said, "Thank you very much, that's really kind of you." So that was lovely. Do you know, I'm putting these across here. Oh no, they will still flip up, they will be okay. They won't quite fit that way because they're quite long numbers, but I think we'll be okay. I can always move them. So I've only used these containers once before, and I don't think it was this one I used, I think it was the other one. I liked it so much I bought another one. Oh dear, I can never have too much storage. Alright, so let's get this one put in here. Okay, that's number 60. The symbols aren't brilliant on these. I will still need to use the key code. It's not copied brilliantly either, which what can I expect? It's definitely just having one of those days. Maybe need some new ink in my printer. I'll have to have a look. So yeah, been out on a puffin hunt. This weekend it was the bank holiday weekend, which is like the last bank holiday Monday that we have for the year, August bank holiday. The kiddies are going back to school next week for most people, I believe. So I'm madly getting uniforms and things. I've been helping our daughter out with the granddaughters. She lives away from us, so sometimes our shops will have things in that her shops haven't. So she sometimes gets them from here. Okay, yeah, so this weekend there's, I think it's supposed to be one of the largest or the largest village in the UK or in England, Cottingham, was having a scarecrow festival, and we've been round and looked at quite a lot of scarecrows in the past, and we do like going, you know, on the like little hunts and having the little maps and going and having a look. And we got to Cottingham town centre, sorry, village centre, and yeah, we couldn't find any. So you know, there was a lot of shops open. It was bank holiday Monday. There was a lot of shops open. Let me grab a tray. I don't want to be Billy Liz. And we expected, you know, that we'd be able to go around and take photographs and look at all these scarecrows and things, and there wasn't any. So that was a bit of a shame. Actually, I'm going to take these lids off. I won't open them. I'll just take the lids off. Yes, so I'm not quite sure what happened with that really. It was a bit strange. We did see in one shop window that you could download the trail and the map, and they'd like photocopied it, but I mean it was so small, it was smaller than this, so trying to see where they were, I can only think with it being such a big place that a lot of people down streets and things around the centre had possibly done the scarecrows, in which case it was quite a walk. And it was quite a hot day. We had Millie, our little Scotty, with us, and hubby was in his wheelchair, so we thought, you know, we didn't want to be walking miles and miles and miles, and you can't really see them if you go in a car, you know, you miss a lot. So, plus it's not always easy to park either, and if you've got cars anywhere near you, it was quite busy, you know, you can't just suddenly stop in the middle of the road and say to the car behind, oops, sorry, I just want to take a photograph of this scarecrow. Well, you maybe could, but you wouldn't be very popular. So yeah, I think on the way out, as we were leaving Cottingham, we did finally see one of the scarecrows, and it was the Fat Controller from Thomas the Tank Engine. It's at the old station house where the railway crossing is. There's the old like station master's house. I say they'd done like the Fat Controller and put him on top of one of the flat roofs that they had. So yeah, we did actually see one, but we did see two puffins. So, and it was quite funny because there was supposed to be a scarecrow near one of the puffins, and we decided to get some lunch. So I popped into the sandwich shop to go and get some lunch. Left hubby in his wheelchair underneath the trees, which is where this puffin was. And the scarecrow was supposed to be, and I stood, you know, did anybody think you were the scarecrow? A little girl did stop to talk to Millie, and Millie just loves children, so she was over the moon. She just loves any child that comes along. Well, she loves everybody, but she particularly loves children. And of course, the little girl was over the moon, because not all dogs are approachable, you know, but Millie just, you know, gave her a kiss and was wagging her tail and just loved seeing us. So But yeah, even the lady that was with the little girl said, we're on the scarecrow trail trying to find the scarecrows. Have you seen any? And hubby just said, no, we were trying to look for them as well. All we've seen is 2 puffins and no scarecrows. So I think in future we'll just stick to the smaller villages again when we're doing scarecrow trails, so that we can find them that bit easier. But yeah, I mean, people go to an awful lot of trouble doing these scarecrows, you know. They're not just a stuffed shirt and a face or whatever anymore, you know. They're real imaginative, and you end up with minions. And one of the ones we went to a while back, somebody had done a horse, and they'd put like half a horse going through their hedge, so there was like the legs of the horse and the back end and the tail coming out of the hedge as though the horse had fallen in the hedge, and like the jockey was coming out the other side. It was really clever, you know. A lot of thought had gone into it, but that's what we thought we were going to see, and unfortunately we just didn't. So it was a little bit unsuccessful. We have been eating a lot of ice cream. We've been going to a place called Mr. Moo's. I think I've mentioned it in a previous video. It's like homemade ice cream. Well, they make it on the premises. They've got the cows there, and they make the ice cream from the milk from the cows that they own and everything. And we went 3 weekends on the trot there, so you know, we're a bit ice creamed out, to be honest. If there is ever such a thing. Hubby loves his banana splits, but Millie doesn't like it. Millie, they don't, nope, don't like it, not eating it, nope. So I wasted £2.50. I mean, we don't, when we say we buy her an ice cream, we'll like, it's usually we go to McDonald's and we get like one of the small McFlurries, and hubby will eat most of it, and then we just leave her a little bit in the bottom. And she absolutely loves McDonald's ice creams. She'll fight you for it, you know. As soon as she knows there's one in the car, she's like going backwards and forwards on her feet, you know how dogs do. Come on then, come on then, come on then, let me have some ice cream. So yeah, she's an absolute ice cream fiend for that. I know we went to Bridlington last year. That's another little seaside town on the east coast near where we live. And yeah, we bought her well, what we call plain vanilla ice cream, and that was quite expensive, and she wouldn't eat it. She didn't like it. Fortunately, we tried her with a bit first, so it wasn't like it was wasted. I think hubby ended up eating it, and that was so expensive. But this ice cream, with it being like homemade, we thought it might be just that little bit sort of plainer, but nope. Got a 1 scoop in a tub, £2.50. Oh gosh, ice creams are expensive. I'm getting old, I keep thinking everything's expensive. And yeah, £2.50 for 1 scoop. And we tried her a little bit on a spoon first. Not having any of it. Didn't like it, didn't want it. Nah. Want McDonald's ice cream. We want cheap McDonald's ice cream or nothing. I suppose I ought to be grateful that she's a cheap date. Oh dear, she's very, very funny. So yeah, she just wasn't having that at all. So hubby ate again practically all of it. He left a hot pink, yay! He left her some in the bottom, and pops it on the floor because I thought maybe she just didn't like it on the spoon.
Your ice cream.
It's all melted, look. Milk.
Ice cream.
Milk. No?
Nope, not interested.
Nope, she wasn't having any of it. She just looked at it, she stuck her nose in, looked at us as if to say, what's that? And so that was that. And hubby had a banana split. Well, she doesn't like bananas. She's not very keen on soft fruits. She loves mango, she likes apples, and she likes pears a little bit. Don't like strawberries. But no, she doesn't like bananas. Whereas my daughter, well, our daughter's Akita, he will fight you for a banana. He loves bananas. If I can find it, I'll put the photograph of it in. I may have shown it before. But yeah, you just peel him a banana and hold it out and he'll just sit and eat it. So. Oh dear, we do spoil our animals, don't we? I don't know. Funny little things. So, oh, and we've had a Thomas encounter. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, our washing machine is in our garage. Our garage is attached to the house, so that we've got more room in the kitchen. We've now got the washing machine in the garage, and I have to go out the back door and round into the side door of the garage. And I think yesterday morning, a couple of days ago anyway, as Millie had gone out for a walk with our friend, I had some stuff to get out of the garage and I couldn't be bothered to go out the back door and all the way around, so I just opened the front and went through the front door. Anyway, we went out and came home, and I had to go and get some washing out of the washing machine, and I opened the side garage door, like the little door at the side of the garage, which is usually what a side garage door is, and jumped out of my skin. There's little Thomas curled up in a ball on all the washing next to my washing machine. And I sort of like shouted out a few choice words. Hubby thought I'd fallen again. Yeah, I'm very accident prone. And it wasn't, it was just Thomas. So he literally must have been in from roughly about 10:30 in the morning that Millie went out, and it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when we came back and I went to get the washing out of the washing machine. So, but he wasn't distressed, he wasn't bothered, he just sort of like got up, stretched as they do, you know, and just sauntered out the garage, just past me. So yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's as I say, he's a deaf and silent cat, so when he meows nothing comes out, you can't hear him. So it's not like he could sort of like call and somebody would hear him wowing in the garage, because it doesn't make any noises. He is a full tomcat as well, so I was a little bit worried that he might have gone round and sprayed around my garage, because that really is a smell. Love cats, can't be doing with tomcats spraying, oof dear. But from what I can gather, because I've not got a sense of smell, everybody said, oh no, it doesn't smell of anything. So yeah, and then they say sort of like, I got the washing and I'm walking back to my back door. Millie's in our back garden, and there was like this Mexican standoff. Millie sort of like just stopped, and Thomas just sort of like stopped, and they looked at each other for a bit, and then Millie sort of like came a little bit closer, and Thomas just thought, I'm not bothered by you, I can take you on any day, and just sauntered up to our fence and started scratching our fence. Well, Millie sort of like did a half, oh, I'm going to get you. And I said, no, Millie, he'll get you. You know, don't do that. He'll batter your face again. And so she sort of like, she ran slightly towards him, and then she sort of like did a big circle around him and came in the house. And he saw that she'd come in the house, so he thought, oh, I'm going in the house as well. So there's me, hubby and my friend all trying to block the back doorway so that he couldn't get in. Because once he gets in the house, you can't get him out. He's only a little cat. He's not very big at all. For a tomcat, he's very small, to be fair. And yeah, he's a little nuisance. He's very bonny, but he's so much a nuisance because he gets under the beds and you can't call him to get him out. You know, because he can't hear. So anyway, yeah. So that was our Thomas encounter. So then we had to shut the back door, even though it was a hot day and we really wanted the back door open. And every now and again I kept going and looking through the window to see if he was still there, and he was just sat on the doorstep waiting for us to open the door. So I'm not quite sure what time he went, but yeah, so we had to keep an eye out. Missed a couple there. Had to keep an eye out to make sure he didn't get in the house. But yeah, I said to hubby, well, at least it was the garage he'd gone into, because if he'd have got in the house and been sleeping in the house all day, it maybe would have been a bit tomcat smelly. Oh dear, fun and games in this house. We haven't seen the hedgehog for a while, so whether something's happened to him or he's gone off and he's round somewhere else, we're not quite sure. But I'm still putting the food and water out just in case. We're looking actually at getting one of those. Oh, I think I've overfilled that now, really. Never mind. We're looking at getting one of those like wildlife cameras, you know, that you can just stick up and just so you could see what's happening in your back garden. It would give hubby something else to do. Do you know, I'm looking for that and it's just disappeared. It can stay disappeared. Yeah, I'll have to watch that one. I've got a little bit full. Never mind. Okay. Because he likes the Ring doorbell, because he does quite often look at that on an evening to see if there's anything in the street. We have had foxes in the street before, because we are fairly in the country. We're certainly not in the city. Headon is a town and we're sort of like on the outskirts of it, so there's quite a few green places in that roundabout us. We do get deer, not so far away. One of the roundabouts further up from us. We do get deer sometimes around there. So we get lots of rabbits. God, there's hundreds of rabbits. Well then, I don't think they're all going to fit in there. So I think we're going to need 2 of these. I'll get one prepared just in case. And this is 3042 colour, which is like that off mauvey colour. Oh, and I'm spilling them, look already. Good job I've got my tray, although one of them has escaped. So put half in there and half in there. Okay. If these stickers will come off. Will they come off? They may come off. No, they're not going to. That's a shame, because I could have saved a sticker then. Look, I could get that sticker off. Oh, it might do. Oh, it has. Is it still sticky? Yes, it is. So I can put that sticker on there. So now I don't need to try and disguise my writing. And I can put that one there next to this one. Oh, that's good. Right, so I'll just pick that one up and put that one in there. Okay. Oh, look at that. Number 27's number 7. I hate it when they use numbers in between different ones. At least it's sort of like a higher up number, a 27. Because I've had ones where they've been... I had one where it was, I think 6 was 7 and 7 was 8 or 9 or something like that. And it took me ages to get my head around that. Looking at the numbers, it just... I kept putting them in the wrong place and all sorts, because they were similar colours as well. In fact, I'm sure a few of them I did put in the wrong place and I never moved them. Oh dear. As long as it doesn't look jarringly wrong. I have been known to, if I've put something in the wrong place, just leave it where it is. Well, unless you actually know that diamond painting and know where every drill goes, as long as it looks as though it's part of the painting, it doesn't matter. Well, not to me anyway. Okay, so we're getting to the end of these numbers now. And this is another pinky colour. Okay. Have we got 666 in this? We haven't. No, there's no 666 red. Strange for a Halloween painting, but there you are. Well, yeah, it is a Halloween painting. As I say, it's one that I've taken a photograph of and done as a custom. It's one that I sort of like, I own the print, as it were, the picture. I'm not quite sure how that works on copyright, to be fair. Possibly it's not something I should really do, but I just think, well, its own personal use. So yeah, just one of those things. I have actually bought the original. Okay, just get it, or a print of the original anyway. Right, let me just have a look. Get those in there. As I say, that's so 2 have needed 2 bags. So yeah, it's probably a good job I've used my 40 storage little squares. See if I can get this one off as well. Come on, see if we can get you off without putting a hole in the bag as well. Oh yeah, it's coming off. I thought I'd got the bag there as well, but I haven't. So yay, that's done that well. Okay, and that one in there. So that's number, oh, that's number 32 there, and that's number 32 there. So at least they're next to sort of the colours that we're actually near. Make sure they're all on. And then the last one, number 33. These will definitely go in here. Okay. And that is those. So we are all kitted up now, ready for drills and chills. Oh, go down properly, you lid. Can't be doing with the lids coming off. Should I put a bit of washi tape on that one? Just the first one I've picked up was a little bit sparkly, but never mind. Okay. And I'll put it on the inside. I'll put it there so that I just know. So when I open the lid, I suppose really it could go the other way, but never. So that is that all done. So a little bit of a different unboxing. It's an unboxing with a kitted up attached because I made a mistake. Just for a change. Okay, well, that's all kitted up and ready to go, and I will get working on this one. I'm working on my little Westie at the moment for the 1st of September. So if you've enjoyed looking at this video and this little chat, then as always a thumbs up is much appreciated. And if you've got any comments or questions, pop them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to come back and see what I get up to next and see whether I get this one finished without any more mishaps, then if you press that subscribe button just down in this corner and the all notifications bell next to it, you'll be notified when any of my videos come out. So thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.